Welcome back to King Axel's Movie Lounge. I just got home not too long ago, and I was looking up some Fleetwood Mac, and I listened to a Pat Benatar rendition of Shadows of the Night. When I say rendition, I mean it's a 2023 live version, and they kind of changed it up. So then I was thinking, okay, well, what does she sound like back in the day? So I just looked up Shadows of the Night live, and the first thing that came up is best performance. So we are going to react to this. I've never heard her live before. Although I do really like Pat Benatar, especially this song. So we're gonna enjoy it together. Let's go. So far, I can kind of only barely hear the vocals. It sounds really good, as far as her technical ability, but it is really faded. It's back in the mix, so not the greatest audio recording at the time, but I like the intro so far. She was queen of the world back then. Not quite Madonna, but on the rock scene. She's singing live. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, very good job. Definitely live, so there's a huge distinction between both of them. The studio is definitely more poppy and kind of in your face. And when I say poppy, I don't mean musically genre. I mean as far as all the instruments coming together and giving you a real round sound. This one is kind of flat, but I imagine if you went to see her live in concert, it was amazing, I would imagine. So, yeah, like I said, you could definitely tell it's live. She's doing well. I can't tell. I'm not good enough to know if it's a half step down or if it's at its full level. And she definitely ducked one note there at the very least. But she was doing this probably every night for years on end, so I can understand why she would duck certain hard, powerful, bold, or even really high notes. That keyboard is really hot in the mix. You can barely hear the guitar. That was good. Good. That little voice crack, but it was intentional. Really good. It's more of like a flip. Also, I really love the grit that she puts in. It's a really healthy sounding grit. Good distortion. in all of the right places. She's not restraining her voice. She's not trying as hard as she can to put it out there. She's just singing it well. So, yeah, good job. I can still barely hear that guitar. Looks fantastic, by the way. That's what I was waiting for. Nice. Okay, that's it. Yeah, I mean, really good job, technically speaking. I'm gonna prefer the studio version over that, to be honest with you. I do like hearing her raw voice, but the rest of the music in the background just didn't. It wasn't enough for me. But again, this is an '80s recording on equipment that isn't up to date for obvious reasons. So I bet if you had modern day equipment and were able to go back in time or something and play it, probably would have sounded way better. Um, and again, if you went there live, I imagine it was just a completely different experience. So take that with a grain of salt. But yeah, I like the studio version better, although I really like her vocals. She wasn't doing a whole lot of moving around the stage. She just kind of kept twirling and um spinning around a little bit, which is cool. It seemed like she was just kind of, not aloof, but real loose and just kind of going with the flow. Um, Other than that, really good. So, good job, Pat Benatar. Also, I wanted to point out that I'm pretty sure she was an opera singer, or at least she had some training in that field before she ever became a rock singer. Um, and I will say that in the 2023 video that I watched before I watched this one, she still has taken really good care of her voice. And that's not everybody can say that. So props to her for that. But anyways, thanks again, guys, for tuning in.